This is Lesson 2-2, the area formula for rectangles. Have pencil and paper with you and be prepared to pause the video to do some problems. Here I have a rectangle on centimeter grid paper. So I know that each of these squares measure 1 square centimeter. And since I'm on centimeter grid paper, I also know that the side measurement of each of my squares is 1 centimeter. So, how many rows do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 rows of squares. That's my length. 5 centimeters. How many squares do I have in each row? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 squares in each row. That's my width, 6 centimeters. Area is the amount of surface inside these boundaries. Everything that fills up this inside area. So, how can I use my length and my width? I have 5 rows of 6. 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6. Or I could say that I have 6 columns of 5. 5 and 5, 5, 5, and 5, and 5. So I could use repeated addition number models. 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 6 times, because I have 6 columns of 5. That gives me 30. Or 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6, because I have 5 rows of 6. Either way, I have an answer of 30. And to express that for our area, we would say 30 square centimeters. Let's look at another square and create a formula to make finding area easy. So here I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows. This is centimeter grid paper, so I know I'm working with the unit centimeters. My length is 5 centimeters. Now, how many are in each row? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So my width is 8 centimeters. If I have 5 rows with 8 in each row, kind of makes me think of an array. My formula for finding area is length times width. So in this case, we would do 5 times 8, and that would give us an area of 40 square centimeters. So what's the difference between area and perimeter? Well, perimeter is the length around the boundary of the shape. Around the boundary of the shape. And area is the amount of surface inside the closed boundary. We now know the formulas for perimeter and area. For perimeter, I would add all 4 of my side lengths. Or I could do 2 times length plus 2 times width. What are the measurements here? This is centimeter grid paper, so I know each side of one of my little squares is 1 centimeter. So that means this side is 2 centimeters. This side is 2 centimeters. This side is 2 centimeters. And my final side is 2 centimeters. My perimeter for square A, I can find by using my formula, length plus width plus width. So my equation would be 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 equals 8. My perimeter is 8 centimeters. Now, how do I find the area inside of my square? Length times width. So, to find the area, I'm going to do this formula, length times width. My equation will be 2 times 2 equals 4, and my area of square A is 4 square centimeters. Can you find the perimeter and area of rectangle B? Pause the video. For rectangle B, my length is 3 centimeters. My width is 6 centimeters. To find the perimeter, I do 6 plus 6 plus 3 plus 3, and I get 18 centimeters for the perimeter. To find the area, I do 6 times 3. That's my formula, length times width, and my area is 18 square centimeters. Tomorrow in class, we'll work with area and perimeter in centers. One of our centers will be the game Rugs and Fences. For rugs and fences, you'll have 2 sets of playing cards. One set will have pictures of rugs or fences with their length and their width. The other set of playing cards will be your instruction cards to tell you to find the area or find the perimeter, or give you partner's choice or player's choice. You will need a record sheet. The record sheet looks like this. This is a 2-player game. You'll be finding the area and perimeter of rectangles, and the object of the game is to score more points. So, you'll shuffle both sets of cards and place them face down next to each other on the table. Players will take turns. When it's your turn, you'll draw 1 card from each deck. If you draw the direction card that says A, then you have to find the area. If you draw the direction card that says P, you have to find the perimeter. But if you draw player's choice, you can choose what will give you the higher number, the area or the perimeter. This is where some strategy comes in. Now there's another kind of card, partner's choice. Now, your partner can decide, does your partner want you to find the area or the perimeter? During your turn, you'll record the rectangle's length and width, like the example over here. You'll circle A or P, depending on whether you're finding area or perimeter. You'll record your equation and your score. Your answer is your score for the round. The player with the higher total at the end of 6 rounds is the winner. Here's an example. Jonah draws the cards at the right. He may choose to calculate area or perimeter because he got player's choice. Before he answers, he thinks in his head. Area would be 12 square units. Perimeter would be 14. He has player's choice. He wants the higher score. So Jonah is going to record the length and the width, circle P on his record sheet, and use a number model for solving perimeter, and earn 14 points. See you tomorrow in class.